Hi, my name is Mandy Hayworth. I am doing a video today updating on actually pretty intense awakening symptoms. I realize sometimes they're going to be more intense than others, but just recently, the last few weeks, I have been extremely triggered. Anger, depression, my eye keeps twitching. I have been struggling with this, and today I remembered. I was sitting there painting. I wasn't listening to anything. No, I was. I was listening to a channeling from Archangel Michael, and I was actually able to hear what it was saying, okay? Because sometimes I'm listening, especially with the way my brain is working right now, I'm not able to focus on much, okay? But in the channeling, it was talking about when these waves are coming in, these energy waves, we will be triggered. Things will come up for us so we can let it out in order to grow higher and higher. And I remembered a meditation I did about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And in this meditation, I asked for the most intense upgrades I can handle. And this popped into my mind when I'm listening to this channeling, and I'm like, oh, okay. This made me feel better about the way that I've been feeling, because this has been really intense for me, and not in a pleasant way, okay? Like, I am like so scattered, so anxious, so angry at sometimes. I just feel like I'm like glitching out. Like my eyes just like, like now I realize I called this. I called it on so strongly. In the moment I was feeling like, let's do this. Let's do this. I want this to happen. I want to advance. I want to get better. I want to get cleaner, clearer, you know? And so I called that onto myself with really strong energy, and now it's happening. And now I realize why this is all happening so intensely, and I feel better now just knowing that. So I was just like, okay, I was just standing there, looking in the mirror after I realized this, and I was just like, okay, just let this crazy, anxious feeling be here. And I can relax into it and just like allow it. Okay, I can go do things. Okay, this is okay. I've already attracted less work for myself this next week. If you are wanting to see how fast manifestation is happening, call some stuff into reality. What do you want right now? You know, I wanted a little bit less work because of the way that I'm feeling, and so I called out for some cancellations, and I'm getting them. This has been happening actually for the last, I would say, a month and a half. I've been attracting this, but right now I'm like, I need less work. I did one of the best videos yesterday. I was on a roll. I was making this video and thinking, God, Mandy, this is like the best one you've ever made. I was describing what I'm going through. I was able to teach little things, instead of just feel like I'm telling the world what I'm going through. For some reason, that doesn't feel good enough. Like, it feels like I need to be teaching something or sharing something. And yesterday, I was expressing myself in a really authentic way. I was allowing stuff to come through, and the phone turned off. My battery died. Oh, I got so mad. But the good thing was, I was making this video and I was expressing myself in a way that I could feel energy moving through me. Like I felt charged emotion with the things that I was saying. And I was talking about how I've been feeling lately. Before, when I put out a video on Facebook saying, this is who I am. I felt like I needed to share with my friends and family who I am now. I've totally shut myself off to everybody because I am not the same person I used to be. So I made this video, and I felt like the need to do this. I felt the need that I need to tell everybody who I am and what I'm doing. I need to be authentic and quit hiding who I am and what I'm going through from the people that I know. So I made that video. And I was really scared because I felt like I might get rejected in ways, you know? And just the last few weeks, I've been feeling like I'm going to go on and I just want to like say everything that I'm going through, everything I believe in. And I know some of this will push people away, but I was feeling like I want to push these people away if they don't get what I'm talking about, and they reject me for what I am going through and what I'm believing in, then good, is how I was feeling. It's how I've been feeling. I guess I kind of take it easy, and I don't say everything that I believe in on this channel because I'm scared still, I guess. But I want to be really open about who I am, and if it pushes people away, then okay. Obviously, I'm not feeling that strong about it as I was yesterday, because I do feel, just saying that, I feel a little bit of fear. But I watched a movie recently called Above Majestic, and this movie has evidence of extraterrestrials. It has evidence. It has real life things. It's not some conspiracy theory movie. It's evidence. So I wanted to recommend that for people who are wondering if extraterrestrials are real. We've been taught that they aren't, and then we've been programmed to think that if they were real, they're going to be these evil beings that are going to kill us and take over our planet, right? When I realized, the day that I realized extraterrestrials are a real thing, and I realized this peaceful, they're more advanced than us, they are helping us. A lot of the races are helping us. So we expand and we grow, since we've been in such a dark place for years. You know, they're helping. Because I found these videos online of these Pleiadians, and the message that they were giving was absolutely beautiful and helpful, and it was educational. And I was just kind of, it was like confusing because the only thing I knew of extraterrestrials were these scary movies I seen when I was younger. And that was one of the first times I experienced knowing a truth with my body. Oh, what do they call that? Cognizance? Sentience, clairvoyance, I can't remember which one it is. One of the Claires. But it was an experience of me hearing something, learning something, and knowing it to be true because the feeling, I knew it. It wasn't like I learned it and now I believe it. It was something I know. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that experience changed everything because now I have learned way more about the Pleiadians, Arcturians, um, the reptilians, mantis beings. I actually haven't learned about them, but there's like all these different races of extraterrestrials that are, well, you can look it up on YouTube. There's a bunch of people that do channelings and stuff of certain beings that are trying to help us awaken. Anyways, this is one of the things that I've always been scared to share on my channel because this is one of the things that people will reject you for. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that when, like, I can just see so many people that I know would just totally discard everything I say if they hear me say something like this, like, oh shit, this girl's a conspiracy theorist or whatever, you know what I mean? And it sucks when someone discounts what you say because of your beliefs, right? I wish we could take the word conspiracy theorists out of our language. And that would be nice because that's like the word they use to brand people and immediately make them look crazy. Like it discounts what they say as soon as you call them that, you know? That's not cool. Anyways, I'm sitting outside. It's an absolutely beautiful day. I'm allowing myself to feel anxious. I'm allowing my eye to fucking twitch every few minutes. Just I'm allowing the way that I feel, and now I can relax just by remembering the moment I called on to myself. More light. When you bring in more light, more information, more love, it shines light on your darkness. It shines light in the shadows, the things that you're hiding from yourself, right? The things that you don't like about yourself, the fractures that you pushed away because you realized this isn't okay to be this way, or it's not safe to be this way, you know? So, anger obviously is one of them for me, even though I've always been pretty good at expressing my anger to a few people in my life. I know that I'm not comfortable doing it in front of certain people, most people. The ones that I love and the one that I'm closest to get the shit end of the deal, actually. That's not good. Anyways, anger has been coming up so much. Like a constant rage, which is it's kind of shitty to feel it for so long of a period, but that's all right. Another thing that always comes up for me, oh my god, is this my guilt about being a parent, about not being a good parent, about the way, now that I know that when we were little we were pure consciousness and we are creating our reality from what we're living in as little kids from 0 to 7 years old. From 0 to 7 years old, my kids, dude, I did the worst job. I cannot get over that pain and guilt of what I have caused in them. That keeps messing with me. I don't know if that one's ever gonna stop. That one's really deep. But then obviously, me having that deep guilt feeling is a reflection. It's not only like that is something that's happened since I've been a grown up, right? but literally everything that you come across, every negative emotion or feeling or bad thing that you go through that causes a trigger is a reflection, something trying to give you a message. So from when I was younger, when I was little, there is a obvious reflection here, like that me having kids and feeling like I am a shit person, like truly a bad mom, right? So the feeling it causes it in me is deep shame, like so deep shame. And that didn't get created when I became a mom. That is a reflection from when I was little. So this reflection is coming up all the time, so it's obvious it's trying to get my attention, and I need to look at it and process it and ask it, hey, what do you have to show me? When was the first time you felt this, Mandy? Just so you know, it's easier to do those processes when you're triggered. I can't like go conjure up the shame right now and ask it questions as easily as when I feel triggered, if I can ask it then. But when I'm feeling it, then I usually don't think of processing it. Isn't that's kind of the shitty part, is I'm triggered in that moment and I'm not thinking, oh good, something to process. I'm in the moment of being shameful. Anyways, all right. I'm just gonna keep pumping out videos because they're good for me. I am being authentic and telling you who I am. And this is something we were all trained away from. We were all trained to be like this or like this. Like there's these certain things you're allowed to be, and we have to shut down a million sides of ourselves to fit these ways of being. And so I'm really trying to dig into those ways, things that I've shut down, and I'm trying to share them. And I'm trying to share them with the people that I love. And for the first time ever, my partner, the person I'm with, I'm letting someone else see who I really am, the vulnerable sides of me, which I never have done before. And honestly, not very many people do. Like people that have been in relationships for 50 years haven't, they're still trying to play a role. And when I realized that I'm doing this, me, this person who's all into authenticity and spiritual awakening, and I am still doing roles of a good girlfriend, a cool girlfriend, I'm trying to be like this, so I'm accepted, and I'm a good girlfriend. I mean, like, oh my God, I was really kind of upset when I realized that I do that. But now that I've realized that, I'm letting my boyfriend see who I am, and I cannot even tell you how it's improved our relationship. Uh, a lot of the times that I get upset, especially in my past relationships, I thought the way that I was feeling was stupid. Like, it's silly that I feel this way. And so my boyfriend would ask me what's wrong, and I would be all, nothing, you know? And I've thought I was overdoing that. I thought I had grown up out of that kind of stuff, but now I'm seeing even deeper and deeper that I'm still doing these things, and I'm unfolding these things, and I'm sharing them with my partner, and now I'm going to have a relationship that I have never experienced before. Someone gets to see me, who I am, and if they reject that, then, but right now at least they get to see me, and I get to see what it feels like to have someone actually experience who I am. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Get outside. It's beautiful, at least where I'm living. All right, love you. Bye.